Do you still support Trump?
Yeah, but I don't support Hitler.
Well, but you support these quotes, all right?
Well, if Donald Trump said him, I'd support him.
Read the transcript.
Yeah.
Did you read the transcript?
I don't have to. Everyone else has. I can read it if I need to, but
Right, yeah. But it's important that
it's
everybody
obvious.
reads the transcript.
It is very important. Pay attention and think for yourself.
Yes. You have, but to be clear, you have not read the transcript.
I haven't, no.
Right.
No.
But it is just important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be a sheep, think for yourself.
But again, just to be very clear, you have not read it.
I have not read it.
You just trusted somebody else
Correct.
to read it.
Yeah.
What were you saying about don't be a sheep?
Don't be a sheep. Think for yourself. Do your own research.
Do your own research.
Yeah.
Right. Don't be a sheep.
As Donald Trump seeks the presidency a third time, there's a vocal contingent of officials who served in his first administration who are offering warnings about his return to power and some dire predictions for the country if he's elected to the presidency again. His former Defense Secretary, Mark Esper, has called Donald Trump a threat to democracy. His former National Security Advisor, John Bolton, has called him unfit for the presidency. And his former running mate, Vice President Mike Pence, has said he will not endorse him. He said in good conscience he could not endorse Donald Trump. Now, this group of folks who have issued these dire warnings about Donald Trump are outnumbered by the people who served in the administration who are backing Trump again. But it is very unusual to have vocal detractors like this speaking out against their former boss. We have not seen this in the modern presidency. And there are about a dozen of these people ranking from cabinet level down to lower communications aides. There are some former officials like former Attorney General Bill Barr who have been critical of Donald Trump, but who have left the door open to voting for him again. Barr has called Donald Trump a consummate narcissist, but he said he's still not sure how he's going to vote in November. We have never seen this many people speaking out so harshly, questioning the fundamental character and the threats to the country of the person that they used to work for.
Saying, quote, "The finding that Ms. Carroll failed to prove that she was raped within the meaning of the New York penal law does not mean that she failed to prove that Trump raped her, as many people commonly understand the word rape." He added, "Indeed, as the evidence at trial recounted below makes clear, the jury found that Mr. Trump, in fact, did exactly that." Kaplan said New York's legal definition of rape is far narrower than it is understood to mean in common modern parlance, requiring forcible, unconsented to penetration with one's genitals. Okay, you get the point.
Says, "You're not going to be a dictator, are you?" I said, no, other than day one. We're closing the border and we're drilling. After that, I'm not a dictator.
So that sounds to me like you're going back to the policies when you were president. All right.
You know, I was very honored as a man. Viktor Orban, anyone ever hear of him? He's probably like one of the strongest leaders anywhere in the world. And he's the leader of, right? He's the leader of Turkey. President Xi's like central casting. There's nobody in Hollywood that can play the role of President Xi. The look, the strength, the voice. It's good to have a good relationship with Putin and Xi and all these people that have lots of nuclear weapons. And Kim Jong-un I had a good relationship with. He's a tough, smart guy. He's strong like granite. He's strong. I know him very well. President Xi of China. And he's standing there. You know, he's a fierce person. He runs 1.4 billion people with an iron hand. And they say, oh, he said good things about him now. He happens to be a very smart person. If I say a certain leader is smart, that's controlling a big part of the world, the press gets upset that I say smart because that's a good thing. No. Very smart people. These are very smart people. But they're dealing with very stupid people. Even Vladimir Putin. Has anybody ever heard of Vladimir Putin? Of Russia says that Biden's, and this is a quote, politically motivated persecution of his political rival is very good for Russia because it shows the rottenness of the American political system, which cannot pretend to teach others about democracy.